It's another one of those campsites, guys. Independence Day, July 4th, British Columbia, Good Hope Lake. Beautiful, of course. And there's the trail leading down to it. I just came back from actually taking a little dip in there. A very, very, very cold dip, but it's quite refreshing. Went under a couple times, and that was about it, and I got out. Well, I did sit there on the edge there for a few minutes before I got up the courage to go a little further out, and like I said, go under a couple times. But and then right behind me here is the campsite. And I know it would look a lot cooler if I didn't have clothes strewn about, but in the same token, stuff's dry is good. You know, that's some sweaty stuff I've been wearing day in and day out, and you know, it's breezy up here and feels amazing, and actually it's helping keep the bugs down too. So yeah, that said, I mean, I just, for good reason, need to have it spread out and dry it out a little bit before I put it in the dirty. Most of it's going to go in the dirty. I'm going to put on a fresh pair of stuff for tomorrow, which is always nice. Kind of not the same as getting a shower, but you know, anytime you put fresh clothes on, you feel better. And just like that dip down there in the water, that not the same as a shower, but it was absolutely amazing. Like I said, very, very refreshing. So let's see. So yeah, like I said, Good Hope Lake is that not too terribly far from the Alaska Highway, Route 1. Turn this around here. Yeah, there we go. And if I had to guess, I don't know if I should, I'm going to say probably about 40 miles or so. We did 378 miles today. I was game to stop at 300, but old Zeke, he seemed like he wanted to keep going, so we kept going, and we were actually like a knucklehead. I was pushing for 400 again. You know, I did that yesterday, and I really thought, you know, it's early and it stays light here and all that stuff, and thought we should push for 400 again. But when I had seen this pull off of 37 up there, and knowing we were by this lake, I decided to come down here and check this out. And again, just found an amazing place to camp. So it would have been silly, especially having 378 miles to go another 20 miles just to find a, you know, start looking for a campsite then, when we can, so blessed to camp next to a lake like this. And that said too, I'm tired. Didn't get the best night's sleep last night. I was tired and probably a little bit dehydrated, drinking just a little too much caffeine probably, and not enough water. And so that said, down here, down this gravel road, when I was wanting to check out the other sites, turning around down there, I dropped old Zeke. And it was rather hard to get up. I struggled. I took all the luggage off of him, and I still could barely get him up. I tell you, that's rough, but thankfully I did. I was praying about it, and I was able to, I got him up. So let's see, a couple things. I guess that lake, or that place I was talking about this morning, where the 37 split off, that gas station where all the bikes were. Yeah, I looked on the map, and that's something like Mezidine or Mezidin, something like that. Like I said, it starts with an M. M-E-Z-I-A-D-E-N or D-A-N, I don't remember, something like that. So yeah, that too, from my video, that was my lunch break, if I didn't say, where I was standing there and just showing that gorgeous scenery. I think I might have said it was, I don't know, I haven't replayed it to check, but I thought of that after the fact. I thought, what did I say? I was taking a break there. I don't know if I did or not, but I was. And something too, I said during that video, I said something, you know, again, being Independence Day and all, you know, just feeling patriotic because I absolutely love this country. I said something about it being the greatest country in the world. And I said, you know, and if that offends anybody, you know, or I hope it doesn't offend anybody. Well, what I meant, if I'm not talking to Americans there, if Americans have a problem with that, that's we'll just yeah, we'll just let that go. There's actually a Merle Haggard classic song. Well, I'm not a violent man at all, but that song says you're walking on the fighting side of me when you're running down the country, and I'm saying that in jest, of course, that's just in good fun, But yeah, so no, what I was saying, I mean, you know, if there is any foreigners watching this, and I hope there is. If there's not yet, maybe, God willing, one of these days there will be. And so yeah, I wouldn't want to offend them. I mean, hopefully they live in a country that they believe is the greatest country in the world. But I believe America is. God has certainly blessed this nation, and He has blessed me to be a citizen of it, and I'm so thankful. Born and raised. No place I'd rather be. Well, you know, no place I'd rather be permanently, but I'm pretty thrilled to be right here in British Columbia right now. And it's definitely a different world up here. I have, you know, the accents. I've talked to a number of locals at this point, and they really do say "a," which I think is amazing. I love that. You know, they'll say something and say "a," which is pretty cool. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I guess on a more serious note here, kind of brings me back to reality. Communicating with my wife tonight. I don't have a signal, but with my Garmin, I can text and receive text via the satellite. But she told me that my neighbor and my friend Lou passed away last night. And we knew Lou had cancer. She's had a tumor in her leg that she'd been dealing with for a few months now. And here a few months ago, they'd found like these very, very small spots on her lungs. But that said, here recently, here just a couple weeks ago, I was talking to my dear friend Jimmy, her husband, and he was telling me that she had cancer. Sounded like real bad, you know, that these spots in her chest and all that were the size of golf balls now, and it was in her lymph nodes and all that. So we knew it was bad. But it just, you know, it just, in a way, I don't want to say sudden, but it still just seemed like from, you know, before I left, again, she was just, or when I left here just 8 weeks ago, she was, you know, struggling with that spot in her leg, and she'd had some radiation, and it was shrinking, I think, and she was feeling better and all. And then just to hear that, you know, she was ate up with cancer, and now she's passed. I mean, it's hard stuff, you know. Again, I've said that before, you know. I mean, life's hard, you know, and again, with nothing but my hope in God is whether to get me through this or anything else that comes my way. And I'm thankful that that I know where Lou is, and that one day, you know, I'll be with her again, and we'll be with the Lord for eternity, God's children. And again, that's a hope, and it's even, you know, it's something to look forward to. Again, as great as this whole world is, I just can't imagine what heaven's going to be like, because this whole world is broken, but heaven's not. Heaven's perfect, and there'll be no pain, no fear, no suffering, and if God cared so much to make a place this beautiful down here, again, I can't even comprehend how beautiful and amazing heaven's going to be, and just to be with Him and all the saints that have gone on before. Definitely something to look forward to. So yeah, I guess on that note, I'm going to end it. Jimmy, I love you, man. I'm praying for you so much. I have been. Heart's broken, but yet, you know, rejoicing that Lou is well, that Lou is whole again. I'm thankful for that. I'm so sorry, brother. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. Did I, yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. God bless y'all. Good night.